Hey guys, yeah, this is just a raw video. There's not going to be no like advertising crap at the end, because this is quite a serious video. For people who don't know me like personally or talk to me on Skype or whatever, they'll know that, or they won't know, but the rest of them will, is that today's a very special day, but not a day that if I'm honest, it's a day that I never wanted to happen in the first place, let alone things like that. Today is the 1 year anniversary of my granddad's passing. So I thought I'd make a quick video about it, tell you sort of what kind of man he was. My granddad was a great man. He was. He was the sort of the gentle giant of the family. He's actually where I get my sort of build from. Since neither my mum or my dad have it, I got it from my granddad. So I spent pretty much most of my life growing up, you know, being told by my aunts, my uncles, and whatever, saying, "Oh, you look just like your granddad," and all that stuff. It was nice, and you know, the term "built like a brick shithouse" was one of the words that came up. It was good. It was good, you know, and if I turn out to be at least half the man he was, then I'll have had a good life. And I can remember a load of things about him. When I was teething, for example, he would stick my dummy in brandy, because I was teething. It would numb my gums, and I got wasted. So it's a double there, but yeah, it was for trying to numb my gums or whatever. And he did it on the quiet, you know, he did actually tell my parents. He just went, there you go. So that was fun, you know. He sort of wanted to help out, but he wanted to help out his way. He did a lot of things his way, let's say, even if they worked or not. And yeah, he was an inspiration to me. Hell, he still is, and he is to the rest of the family. He died of COPD, which is a smoking-related illness. Which the doctors didn't bother to actually say that there was. They didn't do their bleeding job properly. And didn't diagnose him with the right stuff, and if they did, he might have been saved, but they didn't. He went for his, like, monthly checkup, and they said, "Oh, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine." He was having, like, problems with his lungs or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, you're fine, you're fine." It's like, piss off, are you fine? Anyway. And most of my family at the time smoked. Both my parents and my extended family, my nan, a few of my aunts, my uncles. They've now all given up. They've now all quit, which is, it's brilliant. One, it saves money, and two, they'll live longer. I just wish that, well, such an example didn't have to be set by a passing of a member of the family. I would have rather liked that than just to realise. It would have been a lot better. Pretty much, last year at this time, what was I? I've been at college now. I'm just about to go and see my ex-girlfriend. I said we were mates at the time. Still are. And yeah, I found out about the news by text right when I left. The moment I left, pretty much. And so I walked home, pretty much in tears. You can understand. He was my role model. He was the person who, pretty much, for my entire childhood, people were saying that I was going to grow out to be. That's it. I knew that he was in hospital or whatever, but I was getting news feed in that his health was getting better, and it just went. So yeah, I went home, whatever, and my ex-girlfriend had to catch me, another ex, this isn't the same one, had to catch me walking past hers. So, came out, gave me a hug or whatever, said if I was okay, asked if I wanted to come in. I'm not going to explain what happens next, 'cause it's disgusting for someone in an emotional state. Anyway, so, yeah, it's it's going to be a terrible time, but family's going to meet up later today, to remember him, and for my son, I'll join him, because that's our family, and, he deserves to be remembered, big time. You should see out there, we've got a load of pictures of him. We've got one above the printer, one in the windowsill. We're about to have one in here, actually, and I'm happy about that, but there's going to be one here, because at the moment, there isn't one. There's one of me, my brother, and my sister when we were children, and that one up there, which is of my parents' wedding day, back 26 years ago. So, yeah, all I can say is, my granddad was a great man. He was my inspiration. He was great. And, I remember one distinct moment which changed my life was, at his funeral. It was my first one, and, I hated it. You're supposed to not like funerals, so I guess that's forgiven, but when it's for someone who's so important in your life, it hurts even more. So anyway, it was that sort of ceremonial dirt, or whatever it's called, I don't know, ceremonial soil that you take out from a box and put into the open grave, or something like that. I don't know what it is. I haven't researched it. I'm not morbid, and I've only been to one, so I wouldn't know what it is from that. Anyway, and most people would just there going, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. I was there going, I miss you, Granddad, and I'll make sure I was worth it one day. Something I did 2 months later when I got my diploma, when I got my extended diploma, that was spearheaded by basically I just wanted to do it, and I just wanted to prove to my granddad that I could do it. He knew I could do it, but I just wanted to prove it, and since his passing, I've had his memory been besmirched by evil bastards on here. By 3 useless twats who I'd much rather punch in the face than actually see again. And some meddlesome bitch who doesn't know when to shut up. But it doesn't matter what they say, or nothing. They didn't know the guy. You want to know what type of man he was? He was one that anyone could look up to. So yeah, I'm going to end the video off here now, but yeah, Grandad, we're all missing you.